What makes your company pay you a high settlement under a Maritime or Jones Act case? In this video, I want to discuss with you very briefly why a company generally pays high settlements on Jones Act or maritime cases. Under the Jones Act, you're allowed to file suit for any fault on the part of your company in causing your accident and injury. So generally, for a company to pay you a high settlement, the company has to believe that they did something wrong that caused or contributed to your accident. That's called the liability part or the fault part of the case. A lot of companies refuse to pay high settlements if they believe they didn't do anything wrong in causing or contributing to your accident or injury. This is very important when you're filling out your accident report or when you're giving a recorded statement. You want to make sure that you point out what was done wrong or what could have been done differently that could have prevented your accident and injury. In addition to believing that the company is at fault for causing your accident, the company also has to believe that you suffered a serious injury and that you're going to lose future wages in order to pay you a high settlement. Now, generally this involves medical treatment that you've received. Generally it involves actual medical tests that show that something is wrong with you. And in regard to your loss of wages, it involves the doctor that you choose or even a company-chosen doctor putting restrictions on you, preventing you from going back to work. If your case doesn't have fault on the part of the company, as well as a clear injury which is going to put physical restrictions on you, it will make it very hard for the company to offer you a high settlement. Call us if you have any questions about those issues. A lot of times it takes going to different doctors and making sure that they run tests to show that you're actually injured. A lot of times it takes taking depositions and actually filing a suit to prove that the company's at fault. Unfortunately, a lot of companies refuse to pay a high settlement until you're able to show them with evidence that they're at fault and that you have a serious injury that prevents you from going back to work.